What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back in from a very familiar park, Kings Island, and is the 50th anniversary celebration, and we got a brand new coaster to try out, Orion. I have not done it yet. There's a lot to see and do. Let's go. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Orion. Cannot wait. And there's Orion.
It's fun. This was never meant to be like a giant airplane. It's like 5 minutes, man.
Not a bad wait. So just had a chance to do Orion, and out of all of the B&M Gigas, it's probably my least favorite. I hate to say it. Speed is decent, drop is pretty good. There is one airtime hill that has some decent floater for at least a couple seconds, but overall, it's just a short ride. I don't know how to really say it fits in this park, because it does, but it doesn't. It's nice having Diamondback there, and then having Orion, which is, you know, 100 feet taller plus or so. It's pretty much a similar ride. I do like it, don't get me wrong, but like I said, out of all the Gigas that I've done from B&M, probably my least favorite. But oh well, it's here, we did it, new credit, we're on our way to the next attraction. Flight of Fear, Premier Rides Launch Roller Coaster. Let's do this.
In a little serpentine thing, and the cat buddy has well, Jeff is also
yeah, I'll go ahead and grab one.
Alrighty, so just did Flight of Fear, and as you know, we've done other Flight of Fears at other Cedar Fair parks. Just had a chance to do it at Kings Dominion, actually. And we've also done Poltergeist at Six Flags parks. Same style ride, premier rides. This one though, hate to say it, is probably my least favorite out of all the ones that I've done. It has a weird stop halfway through, and it really slows down. It's not the most comfortable. Transitions are a little rough, and well, it's just not the greatest feeling ride. I don't know what to say on Flight of Fear. It's a good ride, don't get me wrong, but this one here was not running the best today. Scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 7 if I'm generous. It's all right, we're on our way to the next ride.
All clear.
Finally had a chance to do Backlot Stunt Coaster. It was broken down all the other times that we came and tried to try it out. After 4 attempts, finally got on it. And I actually like this one a little bit more than Kings Dominion. More of the effects were on. It's still a very powerful coaster, great family coaster, tight turns, indoor section is awesome. They had the fire effect, yes. Scale of 1 to 10 on that one. I mean, for what it is here at this park, for a family coaster, it's an 8, maybe an 8.5, but a great addition to this park.
I love it. That's my favorite band in Hyper.
Alright, so just did Racer, red side. And, well, the first half is really, really good. Dramatically smoother than what I remember. But that second half beats you around like nobody's business. And, I don't know, scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that one maybe 7, 7.5, if I'm being generous. But yeah, hopefully blue side will ride in just a little bit. It wasn't open right now, but they are getting it ready. But Racer, red side, all done. Well, good news. Blue side of Racer just reopened, and we're about to take a ride on that right now. Blue Racer, all done, and that is much, much better than the red side in my opinion. They have done some rework on the track, as well as painting during the off season, and it shows, it really does. Blue side though, just running a little bit better. Gotta say, scale of 1 to 10 on this one, probably 7, 7.5 is what I would say. But Racer is a solid addition to this park. We're on our way to do the next roller coaster. Well, there's Diamondback, but the next roller coaster is going to be over here. Notice the footprints? That means we are headed to the Beast. There's the entrance. And this is the world's longest wooden coaster. They actually just made it about 2-3 feet longer than the previous record. And we're about to do it. Hopefully a lot smoother. And here we go. Hello. Alright, so just had a chance to do the Beast. Awesome, awesome, awesome wooden coaster. I gotta say, this is one of my personal favorites. I've been riding it for many, many years. But with the changes, it's running so smooth. I will say this, it was running a little bit slower though. Don't know how, don't know why, but it did feel a little bit slower. But as far as smoothness of the ride, man, so much better. So much better. Only thing I can really say is I cannot wait for this thing at night. Riding it at night, it's pitch black. You can't see anything out there. But overall, Beast is one of the best wooden coasters in the entire world. My scale on it, probably running at least a 9.5 right now. It's really, really good. And I cannot wait to do it again later tonight. Next roller coaster, Mystic Timbers. Yay. And our chariot has arrived. Alright, so Mystic Timbers is all done. Love, love, love that ride. It's got awesome pace to it, good ejector airtime, and tight, tight, intense turns. The shed, don't really care for it. I mean, it's a gimmick. But the ride itself, phenomenal. Scale of 1 to 10 on that one's easily a 9.5. It's one of the better coasters here at the park. And I love that it's a wooden coaster. Normally those beat the hell out of me. Not that one. It's awesome. We're on our way to the next ride. Yep, it's time for another B&M. This one being Diamondback, the hypercoaster. One of my personal favorites. Well, Diamondback is all done, and I gotta say that is an awesome B&M hypercoaster. It used to be my favorite, and then Mako opened up, but this one is still running really, really good. Awesome ejector airtime if you're in the back row, Good positive G-forces. Has a little bit of a rattle though in certain areas though. Scale of 1 to 10, easily an 8.5 on this one now. It is one of the better hypercoasters in the world, and I really like it here at Kings Island. When you have Orion, which is a taller version essentially of this, Diamondback, in my opinion, still reigns supreme at this park with these rides. We're on our way to the next one. All right, it's time for a big coaster, Woodstock Express. It's a kid's wooden coaster.
So if you guys come back to the next train, help us back ride.
Woodstock Express, best coaster in the park, hands down, has to be. Thing is running butter smooth, crazy good laterals and ejector airtime. I don't know, like I said, it's got to be the best coaster in the park. Time now for another staple of this park, the Eiffel Tower. Great views.
Welcome everyone to Kings Island Eiffel Tower. Our tower stands at 314 feet tall, making it a 1/3 scale replica of the one in Paris, France. Today you guys will be traveling up to the 265-foot platform. Before we get up there, there's just a few rules. The first, no eating, drinking, or smoking. It is against Ohio state law to throw spit.
Man, my ears are talking.
It is basically a one ride for everyone. It's one for the little kids, one for the family, and myself. Yeah, you got like one video and
Gorgeous.
Awesome. What about the breeze? Nice. Amazing. Does anyone have any questions about anything? Anything about the park? Anything that they saw? Yeah, what's your question?
Oh yeah, time for Adventure Express. Well, Adventure Express is all done. Aerodynamics Mine Train Coaster. I like those style of rides. In fact, one of my very first roller coasters ever was at Six Flags Magic Mountain Gold Rush, an Aerodynamics Mine Train. This thing is just, it's on crack. It's faster, has crazier transitions, turns. It's really good. And for a family ride, scale of 1 to 10, that's got to be like an 8. I mean, it's really that good. Best part of the ride, though, right after that last lift hill. Be careful, it'll get you. Hello, Banshee. B&M invert coaster, biggin', and it's one of the newer models, so it's got the vest restraints. Let's go give it a try. Aw, poor son of beast. So Banshee is all done. B&M invert, newer gen, good intensity, good speed, little bit of a rattle though. And I will say this, with the restraints, the vest, well, they cinch down on you just a little bit. So as you're going through the course, it kept getting tighter and tighter. Not a bad thing. Just, I don't know. I prefer the OG ones. Say like Montu, I guess you could say. But scale of 1 to 10 on this one, I'm gonna give it probably an 8, maybe an 8.5. Dispatches are amazing right now. Is after getting the trains out really quickly, and now we're on our way to the next roller coaster, the Bat. Well, let's try this again. Earlier had a very, very long wait.
Yeah.
And well, hopefully now, not so much. Much better wait. Last time it was way over in the trees, and now we're going up into the station.
I'm there. After you meet your friend here on the bounce, you let you guys enjoy it, right?
Alright, so finally just did the Bat. Aerodynamics ride. Awesome, awesome coaster. Rode towards the back. Good swaying as it's going throughout the course. G-forces were pretty intense, almost grayed out at one point, to be honest. And the transitions, well, you can tell they're older, but it's still a fantastic ride. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one an 8.5. I mean, this is personally one of my favorite rides at the park. if not in the northern Ohio area or just Ohio in general. It's a great ride. You got to try it. Oh yeah, it is drop tower time.
Always a little bit bigger. Here at Kings Island, there's nothing quite like enjoying all of the rides and friends and family. And when it's time for a break, how about a little slice of
Just did the drop tower, and that's a good one. Gyro drop, no less, as you spin on the way up, and you get to about 300 and something feet, and it drops, and it's a good one. It's a straight down drop in a sense, good weightlessness, and then the brakes at about halfway down the tower. It's a good ride. Scale 1 to 10, probably an 8 on that though. All right, let's try this again. Earlier had a heck of a wait, not so much now. Alright, so just did Invertigo, the Vekoma Hang and Bang. That thing beats you around left and right. I wish I could say it was actually a decent ride, but it really wasn't. Scale 1 to 10, it's like a 5. If you can pass on it, please do. Another coaster, Flying Ace Aerial Chase. Kitty coaster, we'll give it a go. The sun is starting to set, and it's time for another ride on Mystic Timbers. Beast again? I'll tell you what, it definitely feels weird not having Vortex here. It's alright though. Hopefully something new will be coming. And next up is going to be Windseeker. Alright, well, nighttime is getting close, and I want to get a ride on Orion.
Looks like Tom's up front.
Yeah, I think it was like exactly like the picture.
Alright, so just did a night ride on Orion. Much better than what it was earlier in the day. It picked up speed, G-forces were awesome. Ejector airtime out of that kind of float hill, speed hill, whatever you want to call it. But I really like it. It's a good ride. Still my least favorite of the Gigas though. I hate to say it, but that doesn't mean it's not a fantastic ride. I just like other ones. So yes, that's going to do it for Kings Island as far as the coasters. And now we're going to watch the fireworks and drone show. Well, if that ain't the darn truth.
There was a promise made. A promise to you that Kings Island would be your park. A place of family fun and excitement.
Cincinnati place. Dear to our hearts. And the roses are...
It's not over.
get lost.